Hey everyone, it's another Final Fantasy XIV night. And we're going to keep the background music going, and I'm going to remember to grab a keyboard and mouse. That would be a thing that would be a good idea to have. Anyway, hi, hope everyone's having a good day so far. Once Baturi comes back from getting some lemonade, we're going to be doing some Frontlines while we wait for our second to last Reclear. But hey Grace, hey Zin, and hey Leo, hope you are all doing well today. I have green tea, it makes me happy.
Now is the time where I actually show that I have a hidden soundboard with air horns just to mess with your stream.
Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
You got that for just completing all the fates in this current expansion, right?
What?
Your umbrella.
I wish I knew.
Fair enough. I think that's what you told me before, and I still have to finish Living Memory.
Then yeah, it's probably for doing that. Or I went and shopped. I went and bought it in.
Market board or something.
No, I went and bought it in Solution 9.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was the. Yeah, that makes sense because all tomestones now you get additional or all by. You know what I'm trying to say.
You got it.
Also, hey,
Honey toast.
Hello.
Do I have the volume a little low?
Now Mega Man attack.
Ah! Sorry, Nethos, I didn't hear what you just said after Mega Man attacked my head.
That answers my question.
Am I streaming? Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
No, volume's at proper level. I just must feel quiet today.
Hey, take the twister counter down.
Oh yeah. I really should have a button to just toggle that on one of my things.
So many buttons.
I have too many fucking... I need so many buttons.
Yes.
Your desk has become a fighter pilot cockpit.
I mean, I've got 2 different stream decks, so...
Run your entire stream through a Steel Battalion controller.
Oh, God. I mean, yeah, actually, you're right, because I've got the 2 stream decks.
If it was just the stream controls, you could probably do that.
You might just have a use for half of the switches.
Can't remember, did that come with foot pedals?
It had a whole ass thing. I don't think it had feet.
Okay.
No, it was all a desk setup, from what I remember of the one time I digged with it. Some dude brought it to college.
I mean, as cumbersome as it was, that is definitely a check this geeky thing out I have.
I was going to say, that's a power flex.
No, he just felt like doing it one day out of nowhere. This is the dude that played Milia seriously. Oh. And he really just, like, out of nowhere, like, yeah, I just felt like bringing this from the farm.
I mean...
Figured we'd hook it up today and let everybody try it, because, you know... It wasn't a flex at all, because then he went and ignored everyone and went back to practicing Johnny combos.
Of course.
Zach was quite a dude.
Hey, Giggler, welcome.
There was a guy who did big time nerd flexes in school from me. This was like even before college, it was in high school for the lunchtime art room. He actually brought his PS1 with Final Fantasy IX, and this was back when the game was relatively new, and was the only dude probably in the county, at least, who knew that Ark existed and blew everybody's minds away when he summoned that thing one lunch. No, he didn't let anybody else play any of the stuff he brought either. He just said, like, look at this awesome thing I can do.
Ugh.
That was high school, though.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm remembering, hey, high school. I had a Game Boy Advance. I was still playing Metroid. I still was trying to finish Metroid 2.
Metroid 2 is really, really good.
Well, I also got stuck in a loop. Like, I could not figure out where to go. I couldn't tell you where it was. I'd have to replay the game.
Well, no, there's a couple of points where, first of all, it never tells you that when it shakes, you have to remember where the lava was.
Oh, yeah, no, that I know. But it was like I needed one Metroid and I knew where the lava was. And eventually I just said, okay, screw it. I'm just going through the lava and skipping. And that caused even more problems.
Do you by any chance remember how much crap you had?
Nope, not off the top of my head. Though I do know I cheesed the giant Hornet Metroid by shooting it as it barely clipped through the wall, whereas you're supposed to just get a hint of it.
There's a point towards the end where you will have an earthquake and there will be one Metroid left for you to clear. And what it requires you to do is to actually loop an area which changes a flag on the first room of the loop. If that makes any sense, to put the Metroid there. There's one point in the game that's weird like that.
And that might have been where I was.
And it's also at the bottom of a lot of lava pits, and when you kill that Metroid, you get sealed in that area, and then you have to fight the first Omega. Did you even fight the Zetas?
I don't know what
the little humanoid ones.
The which ones?
The little humanoid ones.
Maybe? Okay, this has
fair
been
enough.
decades.
It's been a long time.
So...
Yeah. No, I can totally understand, like, especially as a younger person, getting confused by the lava logic.
Well, and also the fact that, hey, I wasn't playing it constantly, so putting it down for a few days and then coming back, not the best.
There's also a couple of pretty well hidden Metroids even before all of that, where they're just off and, like, there's one that is actually in the secret area where you find the Varia suit. That's very easy to not find. Ever.
Oh, well, I backflipped off the edge.
Like, I like that game, but I just, like, have never had a problem with finding secrets and exploring in Metroidvanias. So, it's hard for me to, like, really appreciate how hard some of that stuff can be. Like, even the original Metroid, like, good lord, anybody trying to play that game without a map today would not have the patience for it. I beat that game the first time literally going through every single room and bombing and shooting every tile. That was how you figured out how to get through, like, Norfair and Kraid.
Yeah, I'm glad Super gave you the frickin' X-ray scope.
Mm-hmm. Nintendo Power had maps that helped some people, but if you didn't have that stuff, you had to crawl over it with a fine-tooth comb, which was kind of like playing Wizardry or some of those old games, because I, like, had Ultima and stuff too, and they were the same way. You didn't have anything that told you where the secrets were, and you had to find the secrets to progress. So you just got used to crawling to, like...
No, you had something.
Did you?
Magazines.
Okay. Yes.
No, the magazine thing was so important for gaming in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right. I did have access to Nintendo Power myself, and it definitely let you get through some stuff that was otherwise totally obtuse.
Unless you graph papered literally everything and had notes in the margins.
Well, I did because my dad had been playing games before I was born, which is before 1985, and he played things like Zork and like the Transylvania text game and things like that.
I was just going to bring up call the 1-900 number that they had.
For any official Nintendo game, you might get a good answer.
Oh no,
I can tell you from experience, anything that wasn't official, that wasn't like from Nintendo itself, they just made shit up.
Well, probably because it's not Nintendo. They don't actually have the thing there. Maine has grid. Apparently, Maine has grid paper maps they made for some of the original, for either Zelda 1 or Zelda 2. Probably Zelda 1, I'm going to guess.
I have all of mine from back when I was 6 years old and I was doing grid paper maps for Dragon Warrior games.
Run away! I'm saved your dick.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, I might not have them anymore. I was holding on to them, but they might have fallen out somewhere during one of the moves. They should be in the folder, though, still.
I cleared all of mine out during the last move.
Yeah. I think the next move we do, if I still have them, I might not keep them. They're it's kind of fun to look at them, but I very much don't need them anymore.
It's a nostalgia thing, basically.
Yeah. Honestly, you know what's crazier than that? Is my notebook full of manual EV tracking for Pokemon games I did.
I did that once and never again.
I'm a nut job, and I did it for every game I played, except for the one where you didn't have to because they told you what they were.
Yeah, I am. I'm glad that I just play Pokemon for. Look, I'm just going to go through the story.
That's the right way to do it. That's the right way to do it.
You just knock someone off the platform.
Oh no, I don't. No. Instead, they had a summoner combo go off, but it didn't kill all of Yellow. But that was after I had popped my ult, which gives me 3 massive AoE spells.
Oh, so you just
I cleaned
stole.
up. I cleaned up.
Knowing the math of Pokemon in great detail has ruined the game for me, and that's not even the game's fault. That's not Game Freak's fault. That's just like not appreciating what it's really for, which is for people to have fun collecting what they want and beat the game.
The problem is that they want it to be for multiple conflicting things at this point, I feel.
Well, yeah, it's kind of... Yes, it's... I was going to say it's kind of like Mario Party, but that's not really it. It's... rather than having like a cohesive, like, thing that they're balancing around and like, a goal for what you're doing, that's not really what it is. It's... Here's the end of the main story. Here's an online battle mode. Here's a bunch of random Pokemon. Have fun.
And here's
kids.
the competitive scene.
Well, and they don't like the competitive scene. They kind of don't care about. They sort of do, but not really.
They set their own tournaments up for it.
Yeah, and if you look at the rules for their own tournaments, you will very quickly realize that they really
It's like
don't...
their Smash tournaments.
Yeah, they really, really, really don't care what the competitive players think. And, like, there are so many ways in Pokemon, without using something like the Smogon rule set, to just completely break that game and make it unfun for everybody. And they don't care. They let you do whatever you want. Like, I mean... There's a reason there's a sleep clause in Smogon's rule set. You can easily beat anything in the game that doesn't have insomnia just by, like, bringing fast crap with hypnosis and flipping coins. That's all it takes.
I'm sorry. You say flipping coins. I'm just thinking of all what I've heard of the new TCG Pocket thing, whereas it's basically coin flip simulator.
There are three builds. Builds.
That is not new. That is how TCG Pokemon has always been.
In Pocket, that is the quick Celebi Praying to God build, or the Eevee Praying to God build.
Gotcha.
There's also a couple other ones.
Misty was the other one I saw.
I mean, I could bust out the 1998 Game Boy Color Pokemon card game and do the same fucking thing.
Well, here's the thing. I don't. To be fair, it's been so long. They probably existed. I don't remember so many things being, "Hey, flip until you get tails."
Oh no.
There was a lot of few.
Okay.
They just weren't as effective.
Okay.
Yeah. It was usually 10 damage per flip. You know, it was 10 damage per flip, or, you know, I think there might have been one that was 20. There was a bullshit Game Boy Color only one, which was flip until tails, pull this many fires from your deck.
Which is kind of what the Misty does.
It's what yeah.
Yeah. And let me tell you what, that was why Legendary Moltres in the Game Boy Color game was... Until you got that card, you just did Haymakers. Once you got that card, you did Fire decks, and you would just fucking Charizard on turn 1 and blast everybody for 120 damage. Oh no, I'm discarding 3 fires. Boo-hoo. I could draw another 50.
I admit, my biggest memory of the original Game Boy, the Game Boy TCG one, is for the Elite Four guy. Is for the Elite Four, the Ice guy. Him always just stalling me out and me losing because I decked myself because I would draw more cards than he would.
That's what Legendary Articuno is supposed to do, though. Like that is literally his cheat code mode. And that's also why in that game you just run 1-2 energy, 20 to 40 damage Pokemon that never evolve and just smack them over and over again. That's kind of what you run against everything in that game, honestly.
Fuck that, I run grass status effects.
Grass is more fun. No, that's way more fun, yeah.
I was going to say, I know I didn't do that. I just ran whatever the heck I ran. I don't remember what I ran. I do know I tried playing it again because it's on the Nintendo Switch now, and I forgot how slow the text is.
Yeah, the text is pretty slow. The fan translation of the second game is actually very solid. It's a direct sequel. Insofar as the game had a story, it is an immediate sequel, but they put a whole lot of quality of life in and added some new card stuff. But it's mostly the same game, yeah.
Oh, hey, Betrayer, thank you.
And it has like a end game, like you've done every roguelike card dungeon mode, where you just go in and start fighting until you lose.
Battle Subway, got it.
Kind of.
That was actually after Battle Tower. No, wait, it wasn't, because this was still Game Boy Color.
It was Game Boy Color. It was, in fact, the prototype for that stuff. I want to say Crystal had something similar to that.
It might have. Crystal was like Yellow in it being a departure story-wise.
It was less of a departure than Yellow was, but yes. Crystal, instead of departing from the story, it just expanded on the story.
Want to go for one more, Betrayer?
I do not.
Okay. You know, I've done 3 for the day. I don't think I really need to do more, do I?
It's Madame. You don't need to do 1.
Look, I have 2 of 3 whereas I turn off my brain.
Uh-huh.
The only one that I have to think is C's right now. Ice. Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, after my last, like, brief foray back into Pokemon, I did a playthrough of Crystal, which was fun, and then was messing with Black and White and Soul Silver and Heart Gold, and then I tried the ROM hacks and just stopped because it was a slog. I am back to my very old opinion of, honestly, Gold, Silver, Crystal are my favorite ones because there isn't anything really to min-max in those systems, and you can just have fun and not worry about it. The change to like the EVs and everything after Gen 3 just bogged everything down. Didn't really add anything.
I can't say for that because I've never cared enough about that part.
Yep, I get it.
I will say, if I could play Gen 5, but with the current generation's Pokemon box from anywhere, that would be my favorite, I think. Just because I really like the Pokemon box from anywhere because it let me finally do, oh, awesome, I don't just have to play with these 6, I can easily swap my team out constantly.
Yeah.
Forced me to actually get to learn other Pokemon.
You might actually like the Blaze Black. You might like those ROM hacks if I would just say if you ever try that, put it on baby mode where it doesn't go and like make all the trainers have competitive sets and stats. They have a version where it doesn't do that, but it lets you get access to all Pokemon without needing to trade, and adds a couple of events to get some things like the starters from Gen 1 and 2 and things like that without changing the actual story.
Mm-hmm. My thing is, like, I think actually that's one other reason why I did like 5, because it was when I went through the original Black and White, it's all new Pokemon until you finish the game.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people hated it, but like, it's kind of... I was going to say it was kind of refreshing because it's, hey, I now have to get used to these other Pokemon.
I didn't hate it. I actually liked the idea. My problem was just that I thought the selection of new Pokemon was kind of horrible. that was my only problem. I like the idea.
Well,
it's just...
The thing is there, though, you're looking at it from a base set versus expansions thing. It's really hard for you to have an expansion that doesn't duplicate the base set because that would be trash.
Yeah.
But also, if it's filling in niches, then it's missing something that those niches are like.
Yeah.
It's always going to be like a balancing thing of, oh, how many duplicates do we deal with? Or do we have an entirely new meta where the old stuff just doesn't fit?
Yeah. And in 5 especially, if you just discount the national decks altogether, it's fine. You can absolutely make a balanced team that can get through the game. It's fun. The game is good. But I want Gengar.
To be fair, that right there is why a lot of people hated it, because it was, but I want my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, and that's not fair. But it was fine. And when I say like I didn't like the roster, it really wasn't about their abilities. It was, I actually think the aesthetic, the small aesthetic shift for Gen 5 and their Pokemon, I just wasn't a fan of. That's aesthetics.
I was okay with a fair number of them. The ones that I hated were the monkeys, and I don't know if that was so much aesthetics as it was, I'm so fucking tired of seeing the monkeys everywhere.
That was because they had so few to choose from. Like, it was all new Pokemon, but it was ultimately not very many of them. Because they didn't want to add more than 100 to the overall list, which has kind of been the curse of the series.
Gestures vaguely.
Yeah, I honestly feel like the best thing they can do right now is to hang up Pokemon and make a brand new franchise that's totally not Pokemon, but is actually Pokemon, so they can start from fresh.
It'll have to gain the momentum. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna derail y'all.
Go for it.
So you know how I told you both about that V-Rival thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why I got reminded about it?
No, why?
Because they're doing an event
Yeah.
where a known fighting game player is working with them for this event. And it's the most hilarious Evo moment I've ever seen.
So it's not Dido, or whatever
It
his
is
name
not.
is.
It is not Evo moment 37. It is not the parry. It is no. It's Woshige no.
I don't know who that is.
A known Guilty Gear and Street Fighter player. I'm gonna go find this YouTube clip and I'm gonna post it in your server as well.
Oh God!
Thank you. Because, yeah, like, I admit, there's only 2 Street Fighter clips that come to mind. There's, yes, the... I think you said... Excuse me,
Yeah, 37
Evo,
is the one everyone knows.
Yeah, Evo 37, and the one I sent you of the guy getting really tilted by the guy just doing Shoryuken.
Man, I remember when Injustice came out, and like one of the guys who's like one of the fighter streamers like put up a room, and one of the things in the room, I don't remember why he was there. It was there just as like a control or just like to just in case, just as like a reset point or something. But one of the things in the lobby was always an AFK Joker that did the forward lunging attack. And the funniest shit in the world was that stupid AFK Joker had like a 40% win rate.
So
Doing nothing but holding forward and doing heavy kick.
I mean, this is also where the Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing stuff comes from.
So, the reason this moment is so well known is that it is the top Zato player versus Woshige playing Milia. And they had a really, really strong back and forth. 1-1, they're in the last match. Ogawa's ahead by 1. And I have sent you the clip in case you want to see it, but Woshige wins 1 to make it even again and stands up and poses for the crowd and then goes, "Oh shit, that was 1." Turns down, sits down, and gets his ass thrashed in a perfect, losing him the match. And the commentators are going, "What are you doing? No, Woshige, no!"
Oh, that's amazing.
They copied that because they gave him an avatar in Street Fighter 6 because he's working with them, and it's one of the emotes the avatar does.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
I need to figure out a way that I can load up stuff in a browser safely and put it on stream when I want to.
Apparently that's actually tricky.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna check with someone to see how they do it later.
Like I said, I put it
Hey,
in your
Chief,
Discord
welcome.
launch already. It's not.
Yep, I saw it. That's why I was saying man, I'd like to click this, but I don't want it to just play, whereas no one on stream can see it. It's going all right.
Yeah,
Just
eventually
talking about Evo
they
and
ended up
Pokemon
coming
and
out
stuff.
that Ogawa waited until he knew Woshige was going to get back and mash to do a non-optimal heavy strike route to make it so that it was a counter hit, so it made it easier to one-shot. And that right there, just like, yeah, that's some Ogawa shit, but also, that is Evo level bullshit that I need to know about. I wish I was that smart.
I don't know, man. You already, like, the fact that you know to take hits to screw up a combo is one of those things that nobody ever says anywhere.
Well, no, that's also some Evo shit though. Like, there's actually things of, and the block string became unsafe because they took a hit in there.
I know.
That's some shit I learned from tournaments.
Which is why I'm flabbergasted that nobody ever talks about stuff like
they don't talk about it because it's not a thing that is easy to teach. It is kind of, from my understanding, a thing that is kind of you just have to
You have
learn.
to know. You have to learn.
Yeah.
And here's the other problem with it. How many fighting games would make it so that isn't an instant loss? Anybody can pick up mid-block string in Marvel vs. Capcom for existence.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a whole bunch of games where you're trying to do the block string that if any part of it hits, leads into the full 100 to 0. That's really
I
going
have
to
a different problem with that.
And I already said my piece on that. That's why I'm not. But that's why we don't have so many like defensive option techs.
Mm-hmm. Man, you say that, and I'm just also remembering I was watching some people go. Apparently, Dragon Ball FighterZ had a raid fight thing, whereas it's Marvel vs. Capcom style 3v1, but you can have your side be literally, I'm controlling this character, you're controlling that character, and Nethos controls a third character. So as you get swapped in, you suddenly have to start playing. Watch some people go through it, and okay, I can see where this would be fun, but also it was, oh god, you basically have to do the stupid 0 to 100 combos multiple times against the CPUs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Skullgirls level of 3v1 looping is insane.
Mm-hmm. Like, I definitely can see where the us versus computer side could be enjoyable. But similarly, I don't...
No, what we need to do is get Melty Blood Act Cadenza running again and play the 2v2 at the same time matches.
Salty Bet style of 2v2?
Yeah.
Oh god.
That was just a part of Act Cadenza.
That reminds me, I don't know what the fuck happened with Strive's 3v3. And I still don't know which version of 3v3 it was.
It's the boring one.
MVC style?
No, it's the you have a fighter out, they get you they can win and get a little bit of health back, or they die and you go to the next one.
KOF style.
Sorry, KOF style at least has super meter in between them.
Oh, you don't get to store that.
Depends on the Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Guilty Gear has done the 3v3 an awful lot. It's in Accent Core and a couple other ones that I know of. So it's like, it's not an unknown thing, and I haven't looked at Strives because fuck, but I'm just assuming.
That's fair. Oh yeah, also, sorry to pivot because I don't know why my brain pivoted to this. Anyway, if we do Archipelago on Thursday, I'm realizing if I do Earthbound technically is a game, whereas in theory, I never have to be in BK mode because I can always just grind.
I may not be able to do it.
That's fair.
For personal reasons stuff, I can.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
It bums me out, but like, it is what it is.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Do we need to kill it?
No. The exactly the opposite. I need a healer.
Sympathies.
Yeah, I was going to say, I had a feeling it was what you mentioned to me before, so...
Well, time to kill death.
I don't think my chess game is good enough.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, chess boxing.
Look, no one says you have to play chess against death.
2 days in a row, I got to bring up chess boxing. It's a good week.
The secret is to trick Death into playing a game of stones. And then go first.
I don't know what that is.
You can guess.
You throw a stone at him?
No. It's a simple math game. You have, the way I learned it is you have 3 rows of stones. 1 of 3, 1 of 5, 1 of 7. You can take, on your turn, you can take as many as you want from a row.
Oh, is it whoever
But at least
takes the
one.
last one loses?
Whoever takes the last one loses. But if you
Okay.
go first, you can always win.
Because it's...
So it is a flawed game.
I'm going to say, it's one of those things of whoever gets to the last row first wins.
Yeah, but if you go first, you dictate that and you can always win.
Mm-hmm. All of the removal games are like that, though.
Yeah.
I am glad that at least in the Mario Party versions of those, it's, okay, you get 1 or 2. That's it. Sure, you can still manipulate it to a point, but also you've got 4 people who, once you start playing against flawed players, the strategies start being a little bit less reliable.
It's a math trick when it's a 2-person thing, and
Oh, yeah.
it's not quite solvable at 3, or is it solvable, but it requires, like... It requires basically card counting, but the other in the reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Or
but-
at 4, it's chaos.
basically I was sort of equating it to like, hey, there are a lot of people who are who are good at poker, and they know all these strats, and all those strats go to hell the moment you have someone who doesn't fucking know them. Like, they are strats that only work if you're playing against people who also know the math. Strats as in a way to, over the course of like multiple hands, come out ahead or at least stay neutral, if nothing, stay neutral at worst.
They also fall apart against anybody who
I
only
want
plays by
pickles
the
now.
math and isn't interested in like
I want
big
pickled
games,
radish.
Which is
You guys made me want
which is
pickled
the funniest
radish,
way to
Leo and
ruin a
Giggler.
poker game.
It also falls apart if you just have somebody who goes, I don't want to do this anymore. Time to
Yep.
flip the table.
Yep.
Just naked level 3 out of nowhere.
I feel good about my ability to react to your level 3s with my level 3. I'm suddenly able to do that, and it's funny.
Mm-hmm. The more you set into pre-planning the fight, the better it goes.
Yep. But also, the more vulnerable to a monkey wrench you become, which is just fun.
I disagree with that. Just because I have planned things doesn't mean I can't, like, stop what I'm doing.
Oh, yes.
I have
That's
to
not
say
what
that
I mean.
all my shit is pre-planned to a machined degree.
For me, it's more that like it's very difficult for me to stop once I execute one phase of the plan.
Mhm.
I miss
Because I react so slowly.
Hey, I miss that Giggler's been sitting here this entire time.
I was gonna say something, but but we were talking.
Look, my
One.
perception score. Passive perception score. I have a negative 17 penalty to passive perception. Active perception, it goes away. It's the passive, whereas I have this penalty.
I miss when we did the count of how many times you missed something.
Such as, how long did it take for me to notice that you fantasiaed, for example?
We were just doing counts of any time you went, oh, I missed that.
Oh.
Those were days.
I enjoy how I was about to say, you know what? What type of carbuncle do I have out? I stop running, and it's, oh, right, I have a carbuncle following me. I have my camera zoomed in just enough that I didn't see my own carbuncle. On that note, if you guys want me to use a different color, yep. Well, there I don't. Onyx doesn't exist, Grace.
Whenever
I
I
can't
see
do
those
Onyx. I'm
carbuncles,
sorry.
I just like squint my eyes, and I'm like, "You're not a pet. You're a turret."
What, for carbuncle?
Well, yeah. Honestly, Scholar Fairy / Carbuncle,
That's true.
way more interactive than Summoner.
Than Summoner now.
Yeah.
Like, they used to be the same level of... Actually, no, Summoner used to be more interactive, I'd say.
Yeah, it was more interactive. Like, the Fairy... thing is that the Fairy, like... I'd like that it has abilities the way it does. What I don't like is that they're stuck to your GCD.
Well, they're OGCDs.
They are, but, like... I thought you still had to use a GCD to command the Fairy.
No. Like, I can be mid-cast and move and tell them to place while I am mid-cast.
And then you can fire the stuff that fires from the Fairy from there?
Well, no. Having the Fairy do, like, Whispering Dawn or whatnot, that is a standard ability.
That's what I'm
timing.
talking about.
It used to be the way that you are talking about,
Yeah.
and then they got rid of that, I believe, for balance purposes and because the pets kept ghosting.
Yeah, and like I get why they did it, and it's a technically difficult thing to do, especially with their engine. But fuck you, man! I want to be a mastermind.
Well, you have a game to play Mastermind in.
I love the reason I like pet classes is because I like big, dumb, slow casters, but with a bunch of other things I can tell my pet to do while I'm charging my lasers.
You like multi-pet classes, though. That's the thing for what I've been getting from you versus single-pet classes.
And those don't really exist anymore, honestly.
Yeah, like, to be fair, Necromancer would be the closest, but you don't get to control them in Guild Wars.
They're not pets, they're turrets. I mean, I understand why it's not done anymore. It was extremely technically difficult to make Mastermind work at all in City of Heroes. That's the first part. It was extremely difficult for them to balance them. It still is they're still not balanced, and it's both good and bad. When they work, the pets are overwhelmingly more powerful than anybody else. When they don't work, you're useless. So, it's just not a good feeling. And you kind of have to be a crazy person to control your character and 5 other characters at the same time without losing uptime.
Without losing uptime, and also button bloat starts becoming a problem.
You don't directly... So, the way they do Mastermind in City of Heroes, and this is important, is that they have their own script,
at least,
and you're not telling them what attacks to do, like a lot of other pet classes
he has been...
Instead,
this at least since M3.
You're telling them whether to be aggressive or defensive. You have to command them to come stand around you and soak damage with you if you need it. And they keep their own uptime, and instead manipulating what they're using and making sure they're doing good stuff is deciding literally what you're equipping them with. So a lot of the finesse of doing good damage with pets in that game is actually just commanding them like you're playing fucking StarCraft while you're controlling your character.
Fair enough. Also, Betrayer, you still here? Okay, no, he went AFK. Oh, there we go. He's responding
I was
already.
typing.
Yeah, I know you were lid for M3, but I think you flip-flopped since... You've definitely flip-flopped since then.
M3?
Yeah, you were lid for the, You were lid as, what's his name? Exercise guy in the Clear video.
Richard Simmons.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I swapped shortly after the end of Dawn Trail 0.0.
Fair. I also believe you... Look, you can flip-flop and I won't notice because, look, I zoom out and I barely pay attention to...
Mm-hmm. It helps that Meat Sack is just if I flipped the freaking gender switch and made no other modifications.
Yeah. And then pretty much I just see the code and I see, like, hair color and that's about all I notice. You would think I would notice through the portraits, but I don't. Not noticing it through the portraits alone is more impressive, I feel, of my inattentiveness.
It's certainly something.
Greetings, Rhoda.
Oh, Rhoda.
Hey, Rhoda.
Is Rue dead?
Well, no, he's alive, but we've got a sub if he's out.
Is he dead to me?
I don't know.
Potentially. Yeah, he's probably not going to be here.
Why does that make him dead to you?
Because I left object
Object
permanent.
reference.
Oh.
There we go.
So he never existed at all to you. Got it.
It's like those crowd control things in some fantasies where, like, it's like an isolation or like a temporary
yes, the
removal.
kill me
But the way it works
slot
is like
betrayer.
the target ceases to exist and has never existed for the next 6 seconds. So everybody forgets that they were there. And then they pop back in and everybody remembers like nothing happened. There are so many problems with that level of causality fuckery, but it's still fun.
Nethos, you just made me realize something I want to check later. I don't think this is going to work, but I want to see if crowd control and PK scramble are compatible. And if they are, see if it can't possibly work. But if it... Oh, no. Wait, maybe it can? Archipelago and crowd control use two different ports. So if it will accept the Archipelago ROM, I could maybe see about doing Archipelago crowd control on myself.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Because
I know why.
shenanigans.
Because it's funny and it's content.
Exactly. And if it doesn't work, well, whatever. I still think tomorrow I might... Yeah, I think tomorrow I still am probably going to try to do a crowd control. I might just do cheap Zelda, quite frankly.
Unfortunately, that is unfortunately stuff I just couldn't do because I would just get so frustrated.
To be fair, at that point, you just limit what sort of effects you can have happen to you.
Oh, chat will find a way.
Well, yes, chat will find a way, but... Like, I won't lie, at first I thought the invert control... I'm not counting just outright kill. Outright kill... It's a,
that's
here
not
we
even
go.
interesting at all.
Yeah, but no, the worst part of the controls flip isn't the controls flip itself. It's this has been happening so much that my brain is now auto-flipping the normal controls.
Well, yeah, that's why you gotta do a delicate dance of working between the multiple ways of flipping the controls so that Lim never feels comfortable. It's an art. It's a fantastic thing where you flip them sometimes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've always thought like the interesting things to me are things like can't use secondary weapon or like 50% speed debuff or something that changes that will knock you out of your comfort zone, but there's still like the possibility for a god gamer moment to happen. But more than likely, it's just everybody gets to point and laugh.
I mean, that's kind of what happens with invert controls, especially if you time it correctly.
Oh yeah. I guess that's just for me personally. That would make me so mad. I could deal with a lot of stuff, but not that.
No, like honestly, the thing that is probably the worst of the, again, not just instant kill, is ice physics, because that messes up so many things. But I need to talk to Jay later. They with the recompiled version of Link to the Past, they made a mod for it that is everything is ice physics now. And I kind of want to go through all of all of Link to the Past is ice physics to see how hard is this going to be. It means I cannot Ice Palace Bomb Jump, and it means that I cannot Icebreaker. So I'd have to do Ice Palace properly.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
I've done
honestly,
Ice Palace 100% enough times through randomizer that I know how to do it now. And honestly, I do Mire first anyway, so I don't have to care about it.
I'm gonna be honest. Excuse me.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Ever since you taught me Icebreaker, A Link to the Past has been like literally 70% more playable. That dungeon's so bad.
Oh yeah, like Icebreaker's good. Have you learned the Specky clip?
Yeah, I don't know. What is that?
Lets you skip the first water thing in Swamp.
I haven't figured out how to make it work.
Oh, it's super. It is really easy. It's literally go to the edge, facing down, place a bomb, go all the way to the left, wait for the bomb to explode, walk into the bomb explosion, hookshot, you're done.
Okay.
It's the same principle as that Harapot clip, basically.
The thing is that like sometimes it's very hard to get a good tutorial for that, and the reason is it's like how you taught me Icebreaker. I went and looked at several different ways to do Icebreaker. All were more or less what you were doing, and yet when you showed me how to do it, it was 700 billion times easier because you were
I
telling
explained
me
the
something
nuance that I
every
was using.
You were telling me something that every other video said didn't work. So,
and admittedly, I was going through it using the like when this was first came out, what I saw in like the Discords.
Well, these days they all say that like, you know, the pause buffer will mess you up. You have to do a buffer.
Oh no, Leo, it wasn't equality.jpg.
You know, there was like all these different extra steps that were precise, and you're like, no, you just kind of walk out and hold down, and then pause buffer the left button, and then you just go through the wall. And I'm like, wait, this works. Why does this other crap not work?
Because the other stuff is trying to do it, I think, faster and other things. Well, I'm just trying to do this is fast enough and more consistent for me.
Yeah.
Like, the Specky clip, I didn't even know it existed until I watched Pink Kitty Rose do it. And I was able, just watching her do it like 2 or 3 times, I was able to reverse engineer what she's doing.
I think right there is the difference between speedrunning tech and trying to record tech.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That actually makes a lot of sense.
And if you're talking about it in context, you have to have the context of, oh, can I afford the slower tech here?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's like 1 second slower, that's a big deal.
Especially if it has a chance of hang up.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing to me about the Harapot clip is that like I learned it and everything. I have not had a single seed that didn't have goddamn like hook shot in Hera basement or like well after Hera. I've never been able to use it.
The only time you really use Harapot, like there are 2 times you use Harapot. A, the big keys in the basement, or B, you're doing key sanity.
Yeah.
Your face
Which
is
is-
insanity.
Key is also like the only way I do it now because like I've already gotten to the point where like not having key sanity is kind of boring.
Hey, you really want to make things chaotic? Try just do entrance randomizer.
No. Maybe
I mean-
someday, but not right now.
Or try retro.
You know what's actually fun?
What?
Super Mario World block sanity.
Okay.
Oh,
that actually
wait,
does
I'm
sound
sorry.
fun.
Is that the thing where it's every block is a check?
Every block is a check.
Okay,
There's
that's
one
funny.
where it's every coin's a check.
I know.
You know what? Do I do Earthbound or do I do Mario World if we do Archipelago on Thursday?
You figure that out. You're the one who's going to suffer, whatever world you decide to be in.
I mean, you're right. The thing is, I feel like Mario World is one of the similar, not actually worse than Link to the Past. Mario World can get stuck early on really easily, so it might be better to just do Earthbound instead.
Almost every single like archipelago with Mario World that I've seen, that happens.
You need to
It
have
randomizes basic. It randomizes basic things you need to even do like the simplest of levels. So you end up in BK mode for like half an hour, like at the start every time.
Well, it depends on two things. One, that game needs level randomizer to help alleviate that a bit, and also to be. Excuse me. I had a second half and then my brain lost it. It's definitely you need the level randomizer. Oh, now I remember. And the other thing was just the levels themselves are shorter compared to like Mario 64, whereas you can have the same thing in Mario 64, but Mario 64, because of its style, you actually can do weirder things to still progress.
Yeah. Super Mario World is more than almost any of the other Marios. Like, doesn't work if you can't run or if you can't pick stuff up. It just doesn't work.
I don't know. I'm doing all right with it. I've been trying to learn it so that I can possibly use it as an alternative for rando stuff, for archipelago stuff, and there's a lot in there you don't need run for, as long as you're not trying to go for speed run tech. If you're going the slow and steady, it's actually kind of detrimental for run, because I've had runs where I've had run between like Butter Bridge and Butter Bridge. I'll get screwed up if I have run because I know the timing when I don't have run better.
Yeah. Well, it's really more not being able to pick things up that screws people, because for whatever reason, the randomizer likes to put like a level where you're required to throw a shell or use a key, like right in your face at the start, but you're not allowed to pick it up.
Yeah, but a lot of you're not supposed to one and done when you're doing the multi-check stuff. Like I'm sitting here right now doing block sanity and dragon coins, and I know I'm not going to finish any of the ones that are level shuffled on Yoshi's Island until I get past Vanilla Dome.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's actually part of the problem, is they often don't have the dragon coins and stuff like that turned on too.
Cowards!
Yeah.
Like, thanks, Chief. The dragon coins, there is one stage I can understand being afraid to have the dragon coins on, but I'm pretty sure that stage doesn't have a dragon coin check because there's only 4 of them. The one that really is the one that I would be afraid of, because I just simply don't know where they are, is the moons.
Use the pop tracker so that you can at the same time, because
it'll show them.
The pop tracker goes, if you've got it tied into whatever you're doing, flips tabs for you automatically, so you see whatever room you're in.
It does, just like Messenger did. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. That's how I've been learning. Is like taking a moment before pausing as I load in, looking at the map, going, "Okay, here's my plan."
I am sad the Earthbound one doesn't do that yet, but beta. So, greetings.
Howdy,
What's
Cayman.
Hey,
beta?
Gavin.
What's beta?
Earthbound Archipelago.
Oh,
No,
Sorry.
not the type of betas that you join.
listen, you're gonna make me have withdrawals. Where's Rue?
He's
at
out.
work.
Hello there.
Thank you, Chief. Hopefully it'll go fast.
Thank
And
you,
thanks for the
Reclear.
concussion.
Oh, what? What did I do?
You're subbing for us.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it.
It's okay, I'm your ninth man, don't worry.
I know I hit yes. I am not ready.
Fair enough.
I know Ninth Man was said, but I heard Knife Man.
Yes. Hold on, knife man. Yep, must be.
Why is my Discord overlay showing? I hate that.
That setting got flipped on an
Because
update
that
recently.
setting, yeah, they did something not too long ago where I had to completely redo my Discord settings.
It only works
Which-
on half the things you play, anyways.
Well, it's also
Disable.
weird that it flipped that on for so many people. I don't think it flipped it on for me because I don't remember turning it off.
You haven't gotten the update yet.
Maybe, I guess.
or whatever they did for whatever reason just screwed up the config file for some people and had
You're
a high
always a week
chance of
behind,
doing it.
remember?
Are we talking about the weird ducking that's happening?
No.
No, because every time you talk, you make everybody else duck.
Wait, me? Really?
Yes.
Let me see, because that sounds like I've got priority talk
It does
enabled.
sound like a
That's
priority
that's-
talk enable.
Hold on.
Lim's power has finally gone to his head.
Dang.
We can do this in 2 food, right?
It got lost on the way.
Who needs food?
Damn it, Frost.
We don't need food, but you might as well.
Yeah, I don't need food. I just like to be considerate.
Where
Oh,
the
I
heck
should
are hotkeys in this? There, keybinds. That's what they're called.
Honestly, at this point, I use the food buffs because it's just MMO OCD for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's too many O's.
If have food, why not eat?
Oh, I got a dog outside. I gotta let inside.
So I don't have priority at all bound. Can someone else talk while I'm talking and tell me?
Talking,
Yeah,
talking,
sure, yeah.
talking.
Well,
Lynn,
he
stop-
wasn't
stop
talking, so.
Lynn. Oh,
That's
I
better now.
wait. Hold on. Wait. Try again. Oh, I can't hear him now.
Now we
Oh
can't
no,
hear
I'm
you
not
at all.
talking. I'm not talking. I'm just
Oh, you're just holding
I'm
the
just
button down?
lighting it up because if it was
Oh.
priority talker, it would still be ducking you even if I'm not talking.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't
That's
hear that.
So weird.
Okay.
You are, however, more clear and louder than everybody else.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Well,
I have limit like 65. And he's still loud.
Well, look. I've got all my mic settings and my microphone is like, again, thumb and pinky away from my outstretched thumb and pinky. That's how close it is. I can
I'm
check
not
to see if I accidentally increased the gain though.
No, it's just how it is. It's actually nice.
Yeah. It doesn't sound bad.
Fair enough. Look, I had to check because one time I had accidentally lowered the gain.
Oh no.
It was just by 1 tick.
wasn't
know
there
what
a
you
time
already
you
gave
streamed with
microphone?
like?
Because those sounds are pretty terrible.
You came in.
Yeah.
You came in.
I'm
Stop
a
eating in your
monster.
mic.
I'm not eating.
Something was happening.
It sounds like you're rustling around with things, but it also kind of sounds similar to like crunching on chips or something.
Yeah.
It was a bag.
That would explain it.
Yeah, it does explain.
Yep, not a problem. Like I said in it, Chief, thank you very much for all the subbing you did for us. You said it was a bag. Now I'm thinking it was a bag of like dog toys or treats.
No, it was a bag of chicken with jerk seasoning in it.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, let us
We
know
all
then.
have a bag of chicken beside us.
Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry.
All right, in we go. It is... Oh, I wrote it down. It's Frost and Nethos, I think, for the mono wheel, right?
Nope.
Me.
I have my mono wheel.
Frost and Cayman, thank you.
Nom nom.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna eat one food, so we're gonna do it in one.
Hey, Lim, before we get started,
Yeah,
predict.
thank you.
Oh.
Thanks for
One.
I really love that they gave me the bastard glasses as a facial accessory.
They're pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're great.
They're pretty good.
All right, whenever Lim has the prediction up, I'll count down.
How do I do the prediction?
You go over to the channel and you just bet Kyanite, the channel points.
The discrepancy between.
Yeah,
Doing it in
first
one.
pull, or is it 2 to 5, 5 to 10, or more than 10?
Yeah, I'll do this one.
It'll be a one shot.
Wait, they get a range? I'm sorry, it should be 2 or 3 or 4.
No,
That's 2 to 5 bullshit. what the price of right is that? I guess 1, the next person said 1.1. Like, fuck off.
Sorry, Price is Right rules.
I need to know how 0.1 runs works.
We call it she falls
someone
over by a
DCs
glitch.
We hit the insta
right
kill
after
button.
Paul. Someone
Correct,
DCs
bud.
right after Paul. That counts as
First
no.
pull.
Hunger Max is sealed.
Ooh, let's hit that foobar button.
Boss starts its first mechanic, flips into the floor, disappears, and loot drops.
Someone DCs, so that pull was only 0.1. Then we call on the next full pull.
There we go.
Secret phase.
Someone is voting for something different.
That's me. It won't let me put it all in at once, so I have to sit here and spam the button on mobile.
There is a O on mobile.
Yeah, it like lets you put it in, and then you hit send, and it didn't fucking work. So I'm just spamming the button. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry.
All right.
Twitch and YouTube mobile apps are so bad.
Yeah,
Delilah, don't sabotage my bet.
will do.
I just use YouTube on Firefox on my phone so I can use uBlock.
Hopefully that helps.
But I must have your soul.
That's the wrong button. Well, whatever. Just means my MP will be a little bit different. Well, and my carbuncle timings will be weird.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly
Back.
denied!
Out, front. North.
I'm glad I moved a little bit more.
Pray up time. Narrowing. Healers. Everybody in, healers out. Lots of moving. It's a nice one. Out tanks in. In ranged out. Out melee in. Pavlovian response.
Oh! Oh, that's why I'm... Okay. I
Whatever
am
it is, fix it.
shielding the wrong tank.
Shield the right tank, please.
It's okay, I like this, thank you.
There is no
Get on the plus.
to Electro's potential.
I just saw the deploy go off of where I wasn't expecting it. Wait. Oh, right! Tanks got shifted.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
I'm seeing Charlie Delta.
And whenever you want to vote, feel free. And you can take the first one, and I'll take
Delta
the...
spread.
Spread?
Oh shit! I forgot.
need-
Oh my! The challenger
I'm so
went
sorry.
down hard.
Beam.
Oh, that
Good
was
aim,
clean.
Rhoda.
That was clean.
It helps
That's
I
my
pulled
bad.
Nethos
I
in.
want my points back. That was sabotage.
Yeah. That was sabotage.
The first one never counts, remember?
I haven't off-tanked in a while.
Which means if we ever get a first pull clear, you have to bet 0.
Yeah.
You're right, I should have had it be the practice pull first, etc.
Yeah. This is the first pull.
Honestly, that would make sense. Seeing as 2 to 5 is too much. Be like 1, 2, and then like 3 to 4.
This is nothing personal, but
So I had a little charcuterie date this weekend, which means that I'm now having the bougiest raid ever as I deal with all my leftovers. Got my little cheeses, got my little red pepper jelly.
I want some of that. That sounds so good.
All types of cheese, pickles, and meats. Yeah,
if
deal.
one needs wings,
So sounding
one
like
needs
Frost, the
simply
question is, did you bring enough to share?
Yeah, you got some.
At least
friends?
2 other people.
Did you at least bring enough to
Yeah.
Sunny back?
I'm having bougie raid.
Said you
I
was
will.
bad,
I will
sorry.
pass because I threw up earlier. So
I'm sorry.
I had
Out.
plain chicken and
Front.
rice. Good news
Hope you
is
feel better.
it seems to have passed because
North.
I have been fine since dinner.
That's good.
What
I
am I
just
doing?
straight up died.
The challenger went down hard.
Narrowing healers. Everybody in. Healers out.
I had a
Just
stroke.
narrowing in.
Moving.
You were assassinated, Rhoda, by
They're
accident.
back on their feet. What grid?
Oh,
Okay, well,
Out
Frost,
tanks in.
you're ranged.
In ranged. Out melee in.
Good
save.
improvising.
Yeah, that was a good improvisation.
See, I kill someone and then I get praise for fixing it after. Aha.
Hey, Bree. Thanks for the lurk. Hope things are going well.
There is no limit to Electro's
Get on the plus.
potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Beta Delta. Delta spread.
spreading this time. I promise.
Get to counting.
How's this?
Alright, I am 3 short.
Alpha buddies. Hug up, Buttercup.
Take this!
Think we should be fine with me using that there.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Alpha.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with using that there.
I'll erase you.
Stay.
Nope, gotta move this time.
Stay.
Patrick? No.
Still pretty good run.
Remember, Ellery, this is yours.
Yep.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
Let's put the card back where he's supposed to be.
1,
Oh, I should just do
2,
this here. Because I'm not going to get anything during the 2
3,
minutes.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast
4,
amounts of ether.
spread. 5, 6, 7.
Sadness.
In for heals. Betrayer cries. 1,
I will not fail.
2,
Egad!
3.
Something is
Pot and
brewing from my
spread.
body.
4, 5, 6, and 7.
Excuse me?
It must.
I'm late on that by a lot.
Do I wait for the...
Yeah.
I will.
Still managed.
Got it. Oh no, I didn't get my last one in. Ugh,
Way to go.
I should have.
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
I used it on the last thing,
Okay,
so.
gotcha.
You are down 1 minute.
Could be good.
Sides. North 2?
You're going south,
South
1.
1.
I zoomed out too far, I couldn't see.
Center.
Middle.
Places, please.
Oh, I used that.
Okay.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Thanks.
North of 1 to the north of 2. Safety run behind the diagonal.
She's using Electrope to convert her body's ether!
barrier pattern.
To the carbuncle to hugs.
I am so behind.
Yeah, please. Don't, man.
Attack.
One. Two.
Sides.
Corners.
I'm not using my 8th flow, but I don't care.
Move and spread, then move back and stack. Center.
Fine.
You dropped your crown, queen.
Yeah, I know. I was doing so well this one.
Get ready to catch some swords, but
1-2 knockback.
For later.
My friends, return all to ash.
Catch it with your teeth.
I need those.
Get your sword.
Falls in cuts. You cannot outrun lightning.
2, 1. Okay.
2,
3, 2, 4, 1.
What was it?
2, 1, 4, 3.
I thought I managed to do it. Yeah.
1 and 2 knockback.
Mustard bomb.
Oh, this is not what I wanted to do that for, but whatever.
Pots are up if you're interested.
Right, invulns.
Two to 1 knockback for later.
Bum bum bum.
East-west towers. Center.
North-south.
North-south towers. Two to 1 knockback.
God damn, we got good at that mechanic.
Double bird!
Nice.
Okay, guys, we got good at that fucking mechanic.
Well, yeah, we got scared of it.
Until next time.
Alright, so that was the actual first pull we said, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah!
Was the
No.
2 point or the 1.1?
It was the 1.1.
Yeah.
Is loot free for all?
The mono wheel is not, and the coffer is not, but the other is.
Okay. Gotcha.
Ah!
Already have the mono wheels. Oh, which I do.
That was less than 30 minutes.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Wait, did no one... I greeted that as a make sure it doesn't hit the floor.
Oh.
Nobody needed it.
Oh.
I think Rue was the only one that needed it.
Fair enough.
Darn
I
it.
apologize,
Roll for it.
Reclear.
Man.
Wow, ninja loot. Ninja loot.
All right, well,
Abusing his position.
Man, that's a good looking spear.
Is it? It's alright. Yeah.
all right. So no, really, was that first or second pull?
I think
1.1.
that's would.
Give me my stones.
I think it would genuinely be the second pull.
It's the second
All right,
pull.
second
It was the
pull.
second- Yeah.
Oh.
I'm with you, Frosty.
For the terms of the prediction
Of what was
as
put there
presented,
originally, you're correct. Okay.
Yeah, but looking at past practice and case law, it is clear that there's an established practice of calling first one not counting. Thus, in the case of Angry
Okay,
Lala
but-
v. Lim.
No.
But
Let my
counter
lawyer
arg-
speak. Let my lawyer speak.
My lawyer is
Objection, that
Frost.
was obviously.
Since the dawn of time, both Lalas and Caymans have been disadvantaged purely for acting on what other people say. And I, for one, think enough is enough.
Okay, I have that marked.
Today
for
I'll be
Reclear
laying
to click later.
Nothing is ever enough.
Unless someone else wants
Today
to
I'll
clip.
be laying out 378 exhibits which clearly support my argument that
All right, show him.
They're just crayon drawings.
So, Giglier, the next thing we
Yeah.
would be doing is P8, attempting to get revenge on that.
Oh, let's freaking go.
We need you to see our neutral sect diagram, though.
Oh, what?
Not neutral sect at
Well,
all.
Dude, what?
Natural alignment.
that.
You're right.
what kind of masochist is excited for this?
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Oh god.
One of
Neutral
us.
sect diagram. Yeah, let's go.
What is?
Actually, it's simple. Actually, now that I think of it, you're just right. You're with me. Yeah, you're on the right or you're in the middle, depending on what we call. Let me see. We've got actually, it's in XIV General. If you just scroll up a little bit.
I have no idea how to play this class.
With your hands.
Ugh.
I'll link it to you directly, though, just in case.
I got a few minutes.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Better now than when we're in phase 2.
And you also have to learn high concept if you haven't done it before.
Oh, I did like all of Endwalker 2.
Fair
when it
enough.
was
I was going to say, with how happy Giglier was, I assume they've done this before.
I love high concept. I love.
I
that
really
mechanic.
like the second half of this fight. I really hate the first half of it.
It's a good thing we blew through it so you don't gotta look at it.
Yep.
Aw.
Well, you want to call it.
Yeah, we can beat up P8S. I don't mind. That sounds fun.
Okay, what the hell code is that?
Oh, this Diatokos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's not as good as the PvP coat, but it's a similar style, and it looks
Yeah.
like it's dyeable.
It's dyeable. That's already great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, the
Okay.
PvP coat needs to be dyeable.
That's kind of dumb that it's not.
I would agree with you, but now I have a new love that comes with a jiggle book.
A jiggle book?
Okay, if on this side of the character when I move, the book jiggles a little when I settle,
Oh
Oh,
my
hey.
gosh.
and that tickles me so much.
Oh, that's so fun.
I'm all for like attachment physics.
Yeah.
Is it attachment physics or is it just a part of the code?
Well, I mean it's part of the coat, but like I think it's jiggling independent of it.
No, it's not.
No, it's,
No, it's not.
it's jiggling
No, it's
the
not. You're
similar
right,
with
it's
the
not.
the coat tails.
Never mind. It's a good
But
illusion
still.
though.
It's just treating the book like a third tit.
I was going with coat tails, but sure. Go for it, Giglier. We're waiting on Cayman, I think, doing basically the same thing, or prepping food.
Yeah, I'm making jerk chicken with roasted vegetables, and vegetables take longer than chicken, and yeah.
Lim, get some water.
I shall hydrate, Leo. Thank you. Also, I know it's the green tea doing this. I was exhausted, like, struggling to stay awake before this. Got the green tea for the first bit of raid, and now I am wide awake, and I just jumped through the roof of the Chocobo stable. I hate it when that happens, because I can't do it on command.
It has to do with the push physics, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, I think it's basically, if I run against this just enough and then jump, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point where I did it through the fish tank once, and it made me think the top of the fish tank wasn't solid.
It's not that hard to do on command.
Here it's not. For the fish tank, it is.
That depends. All you have to do is have something where you can run against it without it shifting any of your...
For the fish tank, the way we have our house currently oriented.
Jumping into it, probably not, but I can run against it and get in there from 3 different angles.
Oh yeah, no, running in it is... It's the jumping and falling through the top specifically for the way we've got this one. Because, like, I did it from an angle where there's nothing that would be a... There's no placeable objects of ours, so I don't know how I got into that state. Unless, like, you can do it by running into the railings as well.
Yeah, anything that's in the housing.
Even if it's not a placed object?
Even if it's not a placed object, yeah.
Because
it's not an object placement thing. It's if there is a chance someone is stuck on something, this is letting you walk through placed objects.
Fair. I only ever had it work. I've only ever had it work if I'm running against a placed object, not like the default railing.
Yeah. Okay. Please put the 2 and 2 things I was saying there together, though. If you are not able to move despite having a moving action, you are able to move through placed objects after a little bit. Meaning that if you're stuck on a regular object, and then you eventually go to a placed object as that trigger is going on, the placed object will be empty. However,
Okay, and it might be like, I can't just run against the railing infinitely and then jump, because then it resets the trigger at some point.
There you go.
Okay.
You got it.
I can actually see how it's detecting it, too. Like, normally you, like, get caught on something to make it so you just walk into it. Line yourself up directly so there is no motion in any direction other than the one you're going to, so it thinks you're not moving at all. You'll go through anything. That's placed.
Anything placed, yes.
Yeah.
Later, we learn how elevators in this game work and how they're fucking bullshit.
Although housing death... Go ahead.
Are we talking elevators as in the housing shit people do, or elevators as in where the platform stands still and the background moves around you in the dungeons?
I was thinking the housing one, but both of them also.
Because that's how maps like Baelsar's Wall work.
Yeah, or, the bullshit that is Sophia, whereas the platform never moves. It feels like it moves if you look at it a certain way, but if you look at it the correct way, you realize they're just tilting the background.
Mm-hmm. Leviathan.
But all they needed to do was give you the sensation.
God, it is just as
Also, hey, Mouse, sorry for not saying... Or
yes.
Moose or Mouse? I apologize. I know I'm getting that wrong. But, hey, welcome. Yes, jerk chicken is good.
As much as I am glad, though, that you can just move through place things. Because as funny as physics and loading zone-based death traps and housing were.
Well, I'm back now. I
Oh,
just
perfect.
got back. That's really funny.
Look, the return skill exists, and you can always... I think when you're in a house, there are ways to just manually leave. I just don't remember what they are.
Even in WildStar, like, if you ended up on a death trap, you had a button to return to the platform. But people also figured out ways to make it so that the platform was just sealed inside of objects.
Well, yeah, that was... Sorry, when I say return, I mean return to save point.
Mm-hmm.
Cayman, let me know when you're ready.
Oh god,
I am here.
I don't even think you had a save
I'm
point.
probably not ready, but I am here.
Fair enough. Are you good for us to go in?
Yeah.
Alright, into trying to get revenge on P8S we do.
Hex yeah.
We got close last time. Cayman got to learn high concept. Ellery, you're the one with the markers. I don't have these markers.
Learn high concept.
I'm trying to rack. We'll see how much I remember this fight,
Nope.
actually.
On the second page.
I am. Oh.
Alright, let's get revenge! The one fight that is conspicuously missing from our Endwalker things because we didn't finish it on time.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Oh, remember, the Tank Buster is indeed a tank swap.
Yep. Because they did the funny.
Stack flare.
Stacked flare.
For later.
Sear flesh from bone.
Oh, no, you're with Betrayer at blue for
Oh
this.
shit. Alright.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
In and stack
stacks.
flare.
Let sheep
I love this
sorrow
for
into your
Osteopos.
heart.
Away from
Nope,
tanks.
not with me.
I honestly think second tank was a 2, dude.
No, Jeff.
I think that is... We had a very different orientation for this.
No,
yes.
it was that's correct. I just ordered.
Knockback. Use your knockback. And go to your clock letter.
You will
Ah.
know my rage.
Uh-oh.
Time to die.
Oh yay.
Who praying
B,
before
if you're
a
1 to
god?
2. If you're 2 to center. Ow.
Where does one go there?
1 goes
One
to 2.
goes to 2.
Okay, that's what I thought.
One goes to 2, 2 stays in the middle.
Yeah, I remember like the odds go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even, sorry. This is very interesting refresher.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Not the knockback form is much
You know what?
easier to learn in my opinion, but also
Oh,
is
for
not
sure, yeah.
recoverable.
Yep. Jethro, you can't have my chicken.
Y'all giving Snake so
No,
much
sir.
shit, and I'm over here like, but we can make it out of that. We can stumble bum our way to victory.
Yeah. For Snake's 1, absolutely. It was
Hey,
Snakes
at
2
least
that I
it's a door
hated.
boss. Jethro.
Knock knock, who's there? Repeated failure.
Didn't even let me
Repeated
say
failure
knock
who?
knock who.
Rest eternal in the dark depths
Mr.
of
Big
this
Ass
prison.
Hitbox.
It was a simpler time.
And yet, despite his
That's
hitbox,
why Athena wanted him so much. That big hitbox.
The yacht he got on him.
Oh, baby, can't miss.
I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I,
Tetra.
so I'll let you know.
It's Tetra. Tetra.
so stack
Stack flare.
Leave naught but ash in
and
your
in
wake.
again.
Well, let's do it again.
Different pattern.
Let seep sorrow into your heart.
I'm gonna be at 2.
But yeah, you are correct, Betrayer, that we had like I think the other tank at 2 because I was at
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah,
I was
because
at 2. I know.
because for the middle mechanic, you had to have a healer and a
Behold
melee
the
or
fruits
a
of
ranged
Yep.
and a tank.
sacrifice.
Yep.
Snakes out of the hitbox. Try just not to gaze into the center if you have a gaze.
Oh, okay.
Gaze at your snake, but just not through the center, please.
I'm going clockwise from A.
Ah.
I
It's
listen.
okay, we live it.
Hey, did we get all 4 snakes down though?
Almost.
No.
Well, no, one
Almost.
exploded, but like we got 3 of 4. And also, we still have all of my. I didn't need to do that.
I mean,
big
we
for
all
shield.
have a damage down, but like, I think that means we did it.
Off to defense.
Nobody died.
Oh, yes,
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Am I still in 3/4?
You should be at 2.
Okay, good. Because I was like,
Lim should be down here.
Yep.
North-south bird.
All right, so it would be DPS in
Okay, cool.
center, nest, so clocks.
And if we live, we're good.
I shouldn't have tried to correct. I should
That
have
was a
stood my
solid
ground.
tango.
Four.
That was a Canadian tango right there.
I thought we
Doesn't
called it
matter,
Canadian
he's-
standoff.
As long as you don't die, he should. It's interesting that he can't stop this mechanic.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
lot of ones where
Yeah.
they just can't stop the
Godhood
mechanic.
is within my grasp. I need only
Time for some awful sounds.
So the secret is like next patch or next
I've
I've got this
expansion.
game muted.
Grip has to run out before it can move. They can check
Next
for
expansion, you get him to 51% and stop DPS and hold all your buffs, and then wait for that mid phase to start and pop everything and see what happens when you kill him.
Oh, he just plot armor.
Nothing. Oh,
No,
plot
but
armor's
I know
okay.
he'll probably hit one health and not die.
That's it.
We had to do a lot more mechanics that time, didn't we? Than last.
No, actually less.
No.
Hey, the
did
final
last.
boss.
Really? Okay. Fuck. All right.
You just got to see a
Listen.
different module for
Okay.
one little bit.
Well, fair enough.
We never
I've
saw. Yeah,
seen-
Centaur never happened.
I've seen the 3 pulls of that.
It's okay, we saw at maybe 300.
It was
So
a
not
couple.
bad as floor 4 of this tier.
No, worse.
It was significantly worse. All right, smack
We
him
didn't
and-
clear this.
Yeah, we never cleared this.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's why we're
Double
that's why we're here.
tank
Is we didn't clear this. And let's just go into the wall. So
I
we
love
can
my double
get
Just gotta hit him
tankers.
first, though.
Oh yeah, he's been hit for 5% of his health.
Well, you guys got me
That's a
now,
good
so
hit.
it'll be worse.
Key thing to remember. Alpha goes to A, Beta goes to B, Gamma goes to 4 for high concept. And pay attention if you're a long or short T-buff.
If I'm purple, I stand in the middle. If not, I'm north, west.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
Always just have a high concept chart on another computer or
Yep. That's
Just
what
having
we're
Yeah,
another
I
computer
got
for
it.
all of our raid strats.
I got it. Yeah, I got that one up. I'll still probably fuck it up, but you know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just what. But I mean, high concept is just one of those ones. That,
I will call out the combo as I have been doing.
yeah. At least he goes away, so you can focus fully on that.
That actually fucks me up more.
Exactly.
I can understand that. Yeah.
I need to do my rotation to know when I am in the mechanic.
My thinks are button powered.
Maybe that's why it never bothered me as much, because like I'm a healer, I still had to do all the healing during it.
Why did I taunt?
Do you really want to fuck
This
them
is
up?
a kill, baby.
I'm doing it because I have 100 of them. Why not?
I don't.
I'm down to 10.
I got 12. Fuck it. There.
All right, I would like some
I got
autos,
11.
please. Thanks.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Stack up that one.
I need to power my my stab engage.
It is on mixed support, and
Cool,
it is
melee.
a no swap.
Melee have the fire.
Being all stealthy.
Stack, so we'll go
first, north,
south.
south. Left side spread. Sorry. West side spread.
Everybody
know
clap
better.
your hands.
It's fine because I
Ow.
have left side spread
Ice.
and
North fire.
I went right, but I was looking the other way.
I remembered. Oh yeah, this thing.
Yeah, the eye on a pier.
Nice.
Eye on a pier.
Oh, it's so nice.
You're happy.
I'm ecstatic.
He's leaving. Don't use cooldowns.
Don't use the fun buttons. Wait, I'll use this one button. Okay, I go over here.
If you've got blue, stand in center. Left side.
Left
Oh,
side.
no,
Wait,
no,
we
you
need
needed
to
to...
merge. Came in. Came in. We needed to merge.
It's unfortunately it's like passing a tether. You gotta stand on each other.
No.
Yeah.
It's 5 times passing a tether.
Oh no, you're
Yeah,
right.
you have.
It
It
has
takes
to
a
pass.
while.
It's gotta think about it.
We never explained that properly.
Yeah, so if you've
I
got
don't
the...
think Cayman's had to do it before.
He hasn't. So if you've got the... You'll have 3 colors over your head. If you've got the color we say to match, you go into the center and just stand there with your buddy until your 3 colors turns into an animal.
Yep.
Then you go into a puddle.
On the specific side that isn't getting cleaved.
Yes.
I hear everything. I'm just trying, like, listening to you say those things in succession.
Stand still until it makes an animal.
Yeah, it's just such a fucking hilarious thing to hear someone say.
One could call it a high concept.
Yeah,
that a-
no, yeah, I'm fucking getting it. Yeah.
Is that
Get
that
high.
thing that's raid strats that look like shit posts still exist?
Yeah, that's exactly what that sentence sounded like. A shit post.
I'm
raid
sorry,
strat.
there is another one of... I will see if I can find it later. It would go into the nuts board, though.
I'll put the shower post up there.
I laughed so hard when the actual thing we used for System Demon ended up in that that thing. But it absolutely looks like a shit post.
So does the Dwayne The Rock Johnson strat for E8. Or 12, whichever one it was.
It might be P12.
12.
Yeah. I hated P12.
E12.
Alright, let's
E12,
two-shot
sorry.
this bitch.
Oh yeah, the fucking rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Ugh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, double tank stance.
Don't forget your food.
Your face is double tank stance.
I'm sorry, my face doesn't have Iron
Adam.
Will and Defiance.
I would have enjoyed double tanking a mom last night.
What?
Hot?
Very nice.
Unfortunately, that was not my fate.
Unfortunate.
I know you don't need the thing.
God, that still hurts so much, though.
Oh, I'm like barely mitting it. So
I am too.
Stack at 1.
I am doing the bare minimum. Mixed support, same as last time.
Melee got the fire. I heard my name.
Just you being like, you be dead.
Spread positions.
Red. Give me that Kenki.
Ow.
West side.
And stack. I got Cayman. North.
Ice.
Ice.
Time to
We
die.
might be okay.
Yeah.
Made it.
Fire.
Yeah, like it doesn't do that much damage. We just have to make sure it doesn't touch purple.
Like, are we gonna make the DPS check?
No, not now.
No, we're gonna have to do the whole thing. We might hit Enrage now.
So shut the. I was doing 60k before I died. What are you talking about?
Well, now you're not.
That's before you die, man. That's awful. Can we just beat
Don't use
my
fun button. Oh, wait, here.
Wait.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
Too
crap.
close.
too close.
pixel
yeah.
too. Oh, I was in the wrong place. That was my fault.
Oh. Shit.
I was supposed to go to 2, not 3.
Boom, 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 boom.
I was
I
fumbling
almost
over
never-
my triggers trying to find sprint.
I almost
Oh,
never
okay,
get
yeah,
long
I was in the wrong
alpha.
spot. Gotcha. That, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to give us experience for the first half of that next time.
Yes.
Let's
That'd be
go!
great. Yeah, fucking, that's amazing. Do that.
You weren't already?
No, because I did this on Sage. I'm not thinking of it.
What?
Did
Wow.
That was the
was
problem. That's why we
expedience
didn't
in
wait
the
a
last
West
expansion?
Lim.
Unfortunate.
Here we go. I found one. I'll put it in general.
God damn it. Yeah. Listening to Lim say that is that's the picture that got drawn in my head, actually.
Hold on. I need to share this. I can't show it on screen because I don't know a good way, so I'm just putting it in the chat.
Yep.
Wow, way to leave chat out. Time to be chat's lawyer.
Oh my gosh.
Rhoda used to make rage strat drawings like that, actually.
That's so fun.
Wait, where?
Maybe a little bit better.
General. FF
XIV General.
Oh,
I was so much more time spent on the tentacle than the other stuff.
They know what's important.
This one is also high concept one, apparently.
It's always high concept.
That's
No, it's
accurate, though.
yeah, that's super fair. We keep it PG and we say smooch, but you know.
Shit.
It do be like
Eventually,
that.
we'll escalate to hand holding.
Fucking buy me. I would say buy me dinner, but you actually do make my food, so you never mind.
I would, but you can't trust my restaurant choice, apparently.
Oh, I've reached.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely
I've
not.
Reached, I've reached what's it
Never
called?
make
reached the
that
end?
mistake again.
No, I reached
Oh, worse Sonic.
April Fool's Day, in which they post raid shitpost diagrams from other video games.
I'm
most
sorry.
of which are from Destiny, and so I understand them, which makes it funny.
I'm still traumatized about that fucking Sonic.
It's fucking awful. It was the worst fucking place.
It's because you let us eat inside!
I've had better Burger Kings.
Yeah.
Why did you guys go to my former place of work?
Dude,
It was the only place we could all, like, potentially get food at. I just didn't believe that they didn't have food.
we didn't know it was the least edible food. Guys, I don't think I have ARFID. I think that's just the food in my state.
I could have
Oh,
told
wow.
you that.
Is Arfid that puppy girl thing?
No.
That's
Stack.
back up.
No.
That was funny though.
Stack up.
Mix
up.
support, or no, not mix.
I got a problem,
Or-
guys.
mix support.
Mix
It's
support.
on healers.
Mix support.
No, it is mix support. I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
float, Ellery. Stack,
Thinking
north,
about Puppy
south.
Girl.
Sorry. Yeah.
Spread, right
East
side.
side spread.
Goodbye, everybody. Oh, I made it. No, I didn't.
Oh,
I've got Nethos.
I got big problems.
Hey, Lim, don't.
South fire.
oh,
Hey.
oh.
Too late.
Okay.
Hey!
North ice.
Oh, I'm dead. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay, so my controller died in the middle of that.
No, you didn't even let me wall. Just murdered me.
I'll be back.
no worries. That explains a lot.
Speaking of controllers dying.
Oh, ads are going
Never
on.
mind, I'll tell that story later.
I hate the
Okay,
fucking
this gives me time.
eyeballs flying around.
Oh yeah.
Why is he obsessed with
Wait, what?
eyeballs?
All seeing.
But he isn't.
He wants to be.
All right,
Welcome back.
we're good. Sorry for being problematic.
My brain made a sign. Virginia is for Arfid.
Oh. It's gonna be problematic when I don't get natural alignment.
Virginia is for food lovers because you gotta be some way to tolerate this shit.
Let's see. I'm so confused.
Are we just yellowing the spreads? Like we're...
Which spreads?
I am, but I'm doing it in a way that's like...
We YOLO every spread.
Okay,
We
I need
had
to
some
okay, maybe.
You
Lim post
know
more
every spread!
We had set positions when we did it before, but we're just yellowing it this time, yeah.
I'm going
that's fine.
I'm going to my old spread position,
Just don't remember mine.
which is just in fucking Narnia. Don't worry about me.
I'm going to the melee spread.
I was the ultimate Pastor and Princess in this fight. I never have to move. I got the spread right in the middle. It was great.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
made
to
sure
the
that
left.
you didn't have to do much.
Which I'm gonna take as a compliment.
Kingman is definitely peeking his mic a lot today, isn't he?
You're gonna take as a nap.
I'd like to take a nap.
Like, on it.
I had to say it for Rude because that's something Rude would say.
Yeah?
That way you can be here in spirit.
Yeah. You know what?
Center up.
Bill's wearing off, the worms are back, intrusive thoughts are here. What if we just like spent the rest
On
of the
Cayman
night
and Rhoda, DPS.
kidnapping
No
Rude?
swaps.
no swaps.
Tanks have fire. Spread north-south.
Stack north south.
Stack.
Or stack north-south, sorry.
Hey, North.
Left spread.
Words.
Everybody clap your hands.
South, fire. North, ice.
Oh, sweet. I was dizzy.
That's my bad. I should have been farther back. Oh, guys. See what I said? I was out there with problems once I didn't get natural alignment. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me look at this thing.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Who did
Bye.
we
My
lose?
soul.
Who do we lose?
What
Rhoda?
happened? Whoa.
Guess she had an arrow.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm trying to see if restarting Discord fixes my problems.
What problems?
That's a big ask.
Lim ducking everybody when he talks, I guess.
Yeah, well, everybody started getting ducks, so...
Yeah, I'm not
Anybody
having
get
that at
goosed?
all.
Do your bloops, Rhoda.
Don't need to.
Don't?
I haven't been needing
Ever
to do
since
that
they
for-
made it so that we can't see her grass to touch it, she hasn't needed to bloom.
Oh,
Whenever
Well-
I zone in.
that's what I get for trying to be nice.
How
There
dare
tell
you?
me how to do my job!
You're right, I don't even have it unlocked. So I'm the last
Oh
person who can
my.
tell you that.
You should unlock it. It's pretty fun.
It's a good class. It's a good class.
Oh. This is fine.
You'll get invited to every ultimate if you can play it.
I stepped away too.
No, I'd still have to be good.
Not the 70s, apparently.
You don't have to be
Back.
good to do ultimates, you have to be consistent.
Yay.
Make support purple. No swaps.
Whoops. Yeah, fire.
You guys don't have to worry about me now.
Spread out.
Spread.
West
Back on the
side.
left
Stack.
side.
Stack.
Oh, sweet.
South. Ice. North fire. Motherfucker, I'm casting here.
Hi. On up here. God, remember how bad that hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being in
Remember how
panic
bad
mode.
this hurt?
Natural alignment was freaking scary as crap.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
I don't wanna.
Come to the middle.
Got a receipt for that, dude?
Okay, I know what you go to start.
Wait, no. This is fine.
Blues.
Water.
I need smooches!
Mwah.
Mwah.
Right
Apparently
side.
it's
Right side.
flinching.
And we 2 goes to alpha, 3 goes to 4.
Oh. Ooh.
Cayman.
I
you
don't
also go to
remember what I
alpha.
do.
Okay, well,
God damn it.
Yeah, if you're the long version of a letter, you just go to that letter.
Yep.
I was afraid of killing you.
I had the other markers, and it's like the one thing I never get.
Which are the marker, the 2 and 3?
I had short beta, so I had the unused colors.
Oh, then you either just go back to your corner again. Actually, just go back
Yes.
to your corner again if you're the unused. That way, the 2s and
Okay.
3s know where not to go.
Gotcha. I thought I couldn't get hit by any of those, but
You can get hit by the
Nope.
one you already have, just not another one.
I think it helps also to say like B unused or A unused so that other people know where not to go. I remember us calling that out. Mainly
it was
because
the
that
one
was
that
all
always
the other
confused me
people.
because it's like everything else in this game is if you have a debuff, you can't get hit again, but that one
Yeah,
actually just
weird.
doesn't matter.
As long as you get hit by the same one.
Yeah.
That one. Kill! This is it!
Well, that's it. It's not it.
Damn it.
Why didn't we predict on this one?
We didn't.
37.
Why didn't we?
Because I don't know,
37
actually. I
points.
wasn't
Tara
thinking.
wants to gamble. We could just do maps.
I will play the
Wait, we have
high-low
enough
game
anxiety.
all day.
The day of the PlayStation outage was when we were going to raid, so we ended up doing maps instead with my other group, and they got to see a new side of me, and that was the side of me that wants to do the high-low game real bad.
So, what I'm hearing
Back
Was
up.
it Rhoda that's super against it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I
Well,
don't
It is
know.
on
Yeah.
2 DPS, Betrayer, and
No swaps.
Payman. No
Tanks that
swaps.
fire.
So, like, you're getting a
Stack, more south.
Oh,
Oh,
too
no.
early.
Moved away too fast.
Good luck, y'all! Oh, shit. Well, you're welcome!
I got
Fred,
Rhoda.
that did no
side.
damage, huh? Except for Rhoda.
Oh.
Oh,
One of us got tagged because Rhoda was dead.
we got force failed.
Oh.
What I'm hearing is, once Gambler is added, Ellery is going to main it.
That's just Dancer.
No, Gambler.
A class that you're just constantly pulling slots.
Oh,
Which is Dancer.
No.
No,
I'm
which is
saying you're.
Setzer.
I'm saying Setzer slots or Kate Sith slots.
Okay.
Or Dice. Corsair.
it's just old ass.
I don't want to talk about that demon.
Was
Kate
there?
Sith is a demon. I hate him. I don't care that he's a middle-aged catboy man. I hate him.
I never used him.
Me either. And then there's a part in Rebirth where you have to use him, and it was the worst thing in the whole game.
That doesn't surprise me. I haven't
It's
played
awful.
it, but I
took me
can
like
guess
an hour.
where.
Oh.
Give me that auto.
Stack up.
That's the stuff.
Hostess.
Hostess.
It is on mixed support once again.
Ellery
first.
swap.
I am swapping.
Melee got that fire.
Stack.
Back north south.
We're gonna do it correctly this time.
East side spread.
Oh, that's wrong. Ah,
Gang came in.
South fire.
I'm in danger.
I'm on the wrong side.
North ice.
Goodbye. We did it.
Long
wrong.
on Frost.
Oh shit.
Long on Nethos. Long on Rhoda, if you can get Cayman.
Oh, because I have no mana. Let's see.
Frost also got up.
Oh, got it. Too late.
Before you even.
Yeah, Rhoda didn't get a thing.
Come on.
I'm trying to see which one we're missing.
Participate. Oh, wow.
We're missing
You know.
alpha.
I was discombobulated and did it all wrong anyway.
That's okay.
Got
I was
long
hoping the-
gamma, and for whatever reason, my brain was like, I need to go to the gamma spot.
Because you saw just Gamma. No, I get it.
I need a moment.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's get some water while we wait. Everyone, make sure you're hydrated.
Beep.
Beep?
Orb.
I heard a beep.
Oop.
There was a beep. I don't know. I wasn't looking at Discord when it happened.
It was my phone.
Hmm.
Welcome back. There's technically one more mechanic that we might have to do after this, but hopefully we can just spread out and...
Brute force it, baby.
Hopefully.
Sorry, if we get through the high concept, everyone's potting and blowing their load, let's be honest.
Yes.
But next carbuncle will be green. Good old classic carbuncle color.
Receive obedience and be honored.
I on a pier.
Gotta keep your eye on that pier or else you're gonna run into it. It's not fun having a boat run into a pier.
My guy, I is in
Oh,
an affirmation.
dear.
DPS.
No
Tanks
spot.
have fire, no swamps.
Little pop sprint just to spread and just go all the way.
Stack.
Like
West side. South. Ice.
Yep.
North fire.
That is indeed what it is all about this time.
And I didn't kill us.
Heidel and bless us, everyone.
Yeah.
She can't. She either doesn't exist or we've killed her.
Wow, spoilers.
I was misquoting
Yeah, like,
a Christmas
that's good.
Carol, and
I know.
Nietzsche said God is dead, so I appropriately called the right character.
Fair
Nietzsche?
enough.
As in Zendaya?
Green mix.
Yeah.
Gamma unused.
Yeah. I'll go south. Yeah, look at that guy.
The on two side.
New
Go to your
spots.
letter sections.
Oh no.
Long
Blues
A.
mix. Oh wait, can we do it this way? No, we can't.
Next up.
It
This'll
does have to
work.
be different. Right. Short goes north, long goes south.
Remember, long letters go to your long spots.
Yeah, I was one of the stacky rooms.
I knew there was a reason you couldn't just match the same ones.
Yeah, trees.
There's
Hey,
also a
yeah,
snake
anyway.
that's never used.
Your face is a snake that's never used.
Well, you're half right with that.
There's like this clip of Arthur's that like he didn't get healed because the healers were too busy making a tree. And he died to the tower.
Did they what?
I'm not sure, I think so.
Oh,
Good.
well.
And they were like, you were just too far from healing, and it's just like, that is not the case at all.
I don't know, I think every raid group should have some room for whimsy.
Oh man, he was in PF, was the thing, so he had no room for
Room for whimsy.
It is on DPS. Swap.
Yeah,
What
okay,
does
I can
swap
walk
mean?
over, I guess.
Not.
Tanks have
betrayer
fire.
swaps.
More south. Stacks.
Stack.
East side, spread.
What? Bark, bark!
I'm gonna go hang out with my new friends. North,
Hey, fam.
ice. It'll be south fire. Tanks, please handle the fire, because I'm not gonna. Dope.
Drop my dot. No matter which way the hat... Right... Leo, I'm confused by your last statement.
He's talking about your snake face, dude.
Oh.
Snake face?
Call back to what Betrayer just said.
Oh shoot, sorry. Oh.
Here, hello.
You could worry about it, or you could just let it happen.
You made it!
Blue.
I
Blue.
came in!
Beta unused.
Oh, go
Left
West
side.
side.
Gonna go in the tower.
Oh, that's how. Oh.
It really doesn't give you a lot of time.
I would like to have the same thing to do once.
That's not high concept.
Unfortunately,
That's
this is
not
like the most.
pandemonium.
Yeah, this is like the most give you something different every single time tier ever.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah. Everybody liked Hello World, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My concept has absolutely no class or role priority. It is just a random spread every time.
If this was Prague, this would be a different discussion for me.
This is wrong.
I think we're actually in. Oh,
Yeah?
where's that place called?
Yeah?
Elpis.
Elpis? Elpis.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Not in Prague.
I heard.
Wow.
I heard Helpis.
That's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
incorrect.
that is what this is actually. This is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're helping him figure out how to,
Helpis.
I think.
Yeah, not help.
immortality.
Not help, but good try.
Oh, it's me.
DPS. No
No
swap.
swaps. Takes that fire.
Gonna go north. Not worry
North,
about
south, stacking. East side spreading.
That sure is a dot.
Fire.
South, fire. North ice.
Make sure I use all my fairy abilities.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
We're having fun.
That was fun.
Okay. Blue.
Beta unused.
Going north, Cayman. You go
Be
south.
on the west side.
I can just stand here.
Okay, go up to.
I'm missing a friend.
Oh,
We
I think
did
it
it,
was me.
Cayman. Everyone else messed up.
Was I in the general area I needed to be?
You did it right.
Yeah, after you get the animal, you just go to 2-3 to avoid the next blast.
I don't think you got hit by the next blast, so no notes.
I swear
You
that
played me a little
firewall-
slow kissing, but we got there in the end.
Oh, I know what I did wrong. I needed to be closer to the middle. I was like standing way over here because the fire went off and I had 3 seconds to get to B, which is where I needed to be. So I
Yeah,
just
you have to
doing-
be on the line if you're not.
Yeah. You do not have time at all.
As always, High Concept needed 2 to 3 more padding seconds in everything they did.
Yep.
And that's
They
all
really
it
gotta
needed.
look ahead on
That-
where you're going.
Back in my day, it was harder before they nerfed the 1% rate.
But wasn't that phase 1 specifically?
I wish they would nerf the 1%.
I'm not sure which one it was. No, I think
It might have been
was
the whole
actually-
thing.
It was phase 2.
Put Carbuncle there. DPS.
Double DPS, no swap.
Tails, fire, drill.
Spreads.
Red.
East side stack.
I was
Time
just
to die.
running away.
King Frost. Can you get Cayman?
North. Fire.
Yeah, but there's a problem with that.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's fine.
South ice.
Now, Cayman.
Came in.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, no.
Damn it.
That was the problem with that.
Well, it was still technically recoverable, but
Yeah, I was frazzled.
Well, I see. My problem with that was that I'm purple.
that's
So
fine.
I thought,
If you raised him in fire, he won't hit you because fire hits the farthest.
well, he got up in ice, but it wasn't. He wasn't the one that hit us. So
No, it was me. I was out of position.
That's why they call it oop.
It was a oop moment.
man, I do remember now. This was like the tier where like it was a glorious moment when the white mage was allowed to glare.
I don't know what you're talking about. I glared all the time. Feeling this tier was relaxing, right, Lim?
Lim only healed like one fight.
Yeah, it was Ellery that was your partner
I was
for
your
most
field
of it.
partner.
Oh, is that why you refused to heal ever since?
Which you probably don't remember because I was off mic a lot because I was actually crying sometimes. I was having a bad time.
That was why I picked
the
up the
healing.
lance.
She's
But I was
cussing you
also
out
sick
the
of Bard.
entire time.
As me, like white mage, don't have to predict anything. Bars go down, hit button. Bars go up.
It is on
Yeah.
double DPS.
No swap. Tanks fire.
Nothing new under the sun. Stack south. West side spread. South. Fire. North ice. Thanks for the Pavlovian response. Thanks for the Pavlovian response. Thanks for the Pavlovian response.
We're stuck in a time loop.
No, because Rhoda's doing different things at least.
I wish I was fun.
Eh?
Match blue,
Yeah.
beta unused.
I'm so sad.
Be on
Right
east
side.
side.
Near the line.
Creature has been formed.
Unless you know what you're doing.
True.
Hey,
This is a good creature.
Blues,
Purple.
short north.
You're north?
You're right, I am. Thank you.
Oh, that's it. Wait.
I'll go north.
Okay.
oh.
Why?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Sorry.
can the same oh, the same thing can't kiss, can they?
No, it has to be different.
Nope.
That's why the
Has
short
to be
north. Short
I'm
north,
sorry,
long
that
south.
was my fault, Cayman. I just saw Cayman nearby with blue, and I just went for it.
And it was
that
purple,
was
not
purple.
blue.
Yeah,
well,
I
then
remember hating
I
that
messed
too.
up on multiple things.
It does have the symbols in the.
It's okay. We'll have Ifrit for later.
What?
No,
Oh,
we
yeah.
won't. We won't
Yeah,
get
we'll
that
probably
far.
skip it.
Oh, that was the kill.
I
Yeah,
didn't
Ifrit
hear
at home.
anything
We-
because Randy came home, so I took my headset off. But I feel lied to. I just want to put that out there. I feel like I was lied
you.
to.
I'm sorry, Cayman.
Huh?
Uh,
You betrayed me.
in the second tier, like we were on the same like corner, we can't kiss. We have to go find new partners if you're at the same corner for the second
So
part.
sad.
And there's two people who get left single.
Yeah.
So don't worry if you don't have a partner.
Man, that sounds great and all. I have no idea what the fuck you guys are trying to tell me.
It's fine, I'm making it extra shitpost.
Yeah, I could tell that much.
Basically, in the second tier, we all got our colors right, and you have to find like purple is the color, so everyone has with purple has to find another purple. And if you have a purple, but also like because two people get their things from each corner, you can't get your
You gotta-
purple partner from the same corner.
You gotta match.
you gotta go to
somebody
another
with a different
village.
Pattern.
No incest.
Stack.
It is on tank.
Tanks!
Look at this.
Melee got the fire. Obviously, we ain't swapping.
Tanks for nothing, guys.
Tanks for taking the hits. North-south stack.
No.
I went too early. Good recovery.
Alright, east side.
Now that I know where you're going, Rhoda, we don't have to play the Bark game.
I don't know if
North.
it's coming back up
Ice.
again.
And it'll be south fire.
That's really nice not to be the floater.
You're welcome.
I was led to believe after we did that part, it would have been done with. That is what I was trying to say.
Oh
Sorry.
no,
We have to do it one
hadn't
more
gotten
time.
through the first half of high concept yet.
See, I
There's
thought
one
we
more
were.
kissing in towers.
I don't like that.
Yeah, there's a second round of kisses. And sometimes you get to kiss again, and sometimes you don't.
And you really have no time to calculate it too. This kind of was why we liked the simulator.
Oh yeah, I got the threesome buff.
Oh, okay.
Blues, beta unused.
Come kiss me.
Oh,
Over to the other side.
Cayman, you're my buddy.
I need a long alpha. I need an alpha.
I'm
Need
on
those
my
to
way.
me.
I'm gonna make
for
it.
you.
I made.
Oh, we made it!
Are you kidding me?
We
We
did not
didn't
make it.
No.
It snapshotted me too short.
Oh
Do
no.
I go in a
no.
tower now?
At the right
Once you've got your
No.
animal, yeah.
If you've got your animal, yeah.
I didn't have a buddy.
Nethos didn't make it.
Yeah.
He was so
Like a
close.
step away.
On my
It
screen,
was.
I was way inside the radius, but nope, it was.
The snapshot.
Yep.
The
We're
snapshots
getting
are.
it. We're getting it.
So,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on.
We're getting it.
Before we go again, one quick other thing for that second half came in. If you need to match up for the second half and you were one of the first sets of letters to go off, or if you were the 2 or 3 debuff, you'll go up to you'll meet up at 1 to find your kissy buddy, and then you'll get the towers that are north and south. If you're long, you come down.
Think of anything else that's the one where you can kind of like fluff it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Make sure you run to different tower
Oh,
than
hey, Sid,
There's
thank
gonna
you
be-
for letting me
there's
know
4
that. I
towers
feel
in
like
a
someone
row.
else said literally the
when
same
you're running
exact
away,
thing
just
that
make
not
sure to
too
go
long
to a
ago.
different set, the
But,
top 2 or
welcome.
bottom 2 than your buddy that you're running with. No,
Sure.
I don't think we're gonna complicate this one.
I'm having my own Deadpool fourth wall moment right now. Hope you guys understand that.
Like, as long as you kiss, you do have a decent amount of time to find a tower.
Unless you have my internet.
Power of love.
The World vs. World Brushes that I got in Guild Wars 2 right now, and you can make a shit ton of skirmish tickets.
Yeah?
I got to 1850.
Nice.
All I need is all the money. And I'm done.
For
Congrats.
which legendary now?
Second
The
ring.
other ring.
Place my
Stack up.
Garfunkel there.
DPS. No swaps.
Tanks, please hit my tower. Thank you.
Oh, right, and that's also a dot.
North-south stacks.
Used to
And I
hurt a
think
lot
it's
more.
percentage.
You know, the
Here,
spread.
came in,
on the
came in,
side.
came in.
Oh, do I not need to spread?
You do not
No
if
grip.
you're purple.
North.
North.
Fire.
Yeah, purple doesn't get the mechanics. They, in fact, have to avoid the mechanics.
South ice. Bet you all knew that, though.
I didn't. I'm not paying attention.
Would you get some attention for free?
In this economy?
Free attention? No way.
That's
That
so
would be
expensive.
nice.
I knew if I threw it out there, y'all would, like, nail it.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
I don't want it.
Oh.
I haven't
And
gotten this
concept
one
infiltrates
before.
my very being.
I'll tell you what to do, Cayman. For now, come to center. Lightnings. Alpha unused. Cayman, you're going to go to beta when we spread.
Why are you right there?
No! 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 Oh! Ah!
I remember this now. I cannot see the difference between purple and blue.
Yeah,
It
that
looks
was what I was
exactly the same to
wondering.
me.
What was happening there?
I remember being irate about that.
There are
Okay.
different textures
call
in
it.
the thing, but yeah, we'll just call it.
Yeah.
We can call it water and electric.
Oh, you're getting perp or blue.
Well, here's the thing. You calling it doesn't help because I still only see the same color.
Well, if you're alpha, you can't be purple, and if you're
Okay.
gamma, you can't be blue.
Oh, even the hex fucks you up.
No, the hexes are all static, so you only
I
get the
was-
same ones every
I
time.
was
No,
asking
he was
you
asking
though.
if the color. She's asking, does the color of the hexes also mess up Nethos?
yes.
Okay.
The shape is different, but like that's not what I'm looking at, but I will have
Okay.
to. I forgot about that. Now I'm mad. Now I hate this fight again.
But the second part's your favorite!
I like it more than the first.
I'm out of pots. And
You
food.
potty?
Yeah, of course I'm potting. I want this thing dead. So I can go eat dinner.
Yeah.
DPS is not the problem.
Healers.
Melee, you got the thing, fire.
Again, melee have the fire. Hey, yup!
North, south.
Oh, hold on.
Stack.
Stack.
I am purple, I am purple, I am purple. Hope Minecraft went well,
East
and welcome
side
everyone.
spread.
Hi, my name is Limnality Carb. I am a Carbuncle VTuber. We are currently going through trying to get revenge on this fight, because this is the one fight we
South.
did not clear last
Fire.
expansion.
I'm gonna laugh and talk over Lim. North and ice.
We have moved Betrayer.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
We say Betrayer.
You didn't die and you found a lot of iron? Well,
I don't like
good.
it either.
Good. I'm glad for
I think I
that.
was insulted by being called a DJ.
How dare
Time
you?
we were doing the House of Doom, and like the spread mechanic on the side went off 3 times for no reason.
Yes, the critically acclaimed
nicest
MMORPG
DJ I've ever
with free
known was a
expansion
kid
up
named DJ who
up
was
to
the
level
biggest
70, including the
slut
first 2
in the world.
expansions with no
Well, you know.
insert the rest of the copy pasta here. I have got to pay attention to what's going on.
And this
Cayman is just gamma. Good. Water's
Water,
mix.
blue.
Beta unused. I'll take the North Tower, Cayman.
East side, stay.
We go to 2-3 next, Cayman.
So Nethos, come to me. Yeah.
Waters.
Um,
Waters.
It is blues, so Nethos, it is not you and I. We can hang out
I'll go
here.
south.
Left side.
You go
Going
north.
to-
You go north. You go north.
We did it!
We did it.
Do not touch. Do not touch. Do not
Oh
touch.
god, I forgot.
No, I thought you meant
Okay.
do not touch him.
Now murder him.
Tank autos.
No
happening
worries. No
and auto
worries.
here.
I fully
Hurt your
understand that.
back.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
And thanks for the raid. And
Kill.
take care.
Oh boy.
Spread.
Oh well. Yep. This is fine.
Just
Oh,
spread.
this crap.
Take towers if you can, but otherwise spread.
You have to do it a specific way. I'll just say this. That's fine.
Well, goodbye,
Okay,
everybody.
you got that one.
We're not gonna die.
So, the way you solve that is, if you get hit by an AoE first...
You have to stand on the
plus.
plus. You have to stand on the pluses to bait the explosions
I think
before it
Betrayer.
goes.
Yep.
I'll die.
I am remembering this in real time.
Uh-oh.
I'll die.
Happened
Yeah,
with
that one
this.
sucked. I hated that one.
Oh, I got it.
Alright! Alright!
Kill!
Revenge!
Achievement.
Finally, they can unlock this one so people can do it on 1 time a week.
They were just waiting for us.
Finally! 2 years later.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad I could carry you all. You were missing me, clearly.
So I've actually been dead for 1.5 years. This has just been my ghost playing with you, and now I can finally rest in peace. I'm
I've been
fading
stuck in a
away.
time loop this whole time. I'm finally free.
God.
Everything's free
Final
for
Fantasy
free
X.
for all, by the way.
We got really far, didn't we? We actually did
We-
clear high
we-
concept too a couple of times.
We got to the point where, as like, we were going to the end of the expansion because or end of the patch because we could have made it, but I should have had us like when it was 2 weeks.
Oh
Call
man,
it.
that samurai weapon is sick, Betrayer. I'm jealous of you.
Yeah, that's mine.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him have that.
God damn,
you
it
couldn't
is good.
stop me.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
You couldn't
Oh
stop
shit, I can't get a paintbrush. This sucks.
it. Yeah. You
Fuck!
didn't exist.
I'm an asshole.
But yay, we finally got our revenge.
Candy.
Yay.
Hold on, I wanna be
We're all
a double
combat.
asshole.
Now I can never go there again.
You gotta get the mount.
Ah! It's a reskin.
Oh shit, I forgot that.
Yoshi
mount
It's
actually-
a double reskin.
It's really
Yoshi
cool the
P,
way
I'm
it flies.
coming. Yoshi P, top me.
What?
Top's now unlocked.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh.
I get it now.
But yay! Thank you all
Yay,
for
we
joining.
did it.
We've got
Thank you for vengeance.
and we've
Yeah.
got one more Reclear night next week when they unlock the tier.
Finally! Jesus,
they
it
announce
took them
that?
long enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez,
I have
I'm
to see if my college is closed tomorrow.
upset.
That's taking that long, or that we're finishing the day that they unlock it.
I won!
Another thing before we all sign off, who would be interested in joining for Archipelago Thursday?
I don't know what that is.
Multi-world, multi-game randomizer.
Oh, I'd rather be buried in snow.
Well,
Um,
yes, you like snow.
Possibly,
So.
but we'll see.
Fair enough.
I have a busy week this week, so
Fair
I
enough.
simply won't know if I'll be able to.
Just let me know by tomorrow so I can get everyone's YAMLs and create the seed create the thing if I need to.
This is a fucking long amount.
Yes, it is.
You should go into the area where you can fly.
I should go into an area where I can fly.
Yeah, thank you all, and see you next week.
yep.
Ah!
But yeah, with that, we finally got our revenge on that fight. And we've got one more week of Reclears. As I said, Thursday will be Archipelago. At the very least, it's going to be me and Betrayer. We'll see if anyone else joins. I am going to be trying a different game that I haven't done for Archipelago before, though, so tune in for that. Tomorrow, as I was saying, tomorrow's going to be some form of crowd control. I think it'll probably be a Link to the Past crowd control, and I think I'll see how it is. It'll either be normal crowd control or it'll be cheap crowd control. Just a note, for the way I do crowd control, you get free coins every half hour, and I try to keep it so most things are you can do at least one major thing to me with the free coins every half hour, or a few smaller things, unless it's cheap, in which case you can do a lot of stuff with the free coins. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed this, please, as always, like, follow, subscribe, etc., whatever it is on the platform. If you're watching live or the VOD, it really does help the channel grow and helps more people see the content. And yeah, with that, let's see who is... Let's not have that get big. Let's see who is live to toss a raid over to. Since we got a raid from Yapalonzo earlier, let's see anyone else from see if anyone else on Team Eldenwood is playing something interesting. That's me. We can't raid myself. We might do Maika, but let's take a look first. Ooh, we might do them. All right. Here's a question. Sea of Stars or a comfy game? Which would you all rather go see? Or, nope, wait, hold on. We're going to go say hi actually to General Gravy, because we'll stay on the Final Fantasy XIV side, because they are currently progging tea. Or maybe Reclearing, I'm not sure. Either way, they're in the Epic of Alexander, so let's go say hi to them. Again, thank you all very much for watching tonight, and please, take care.